Hi, my name is Inaya King. I am a senior at University High School. Today I will be asking students and staff, what does it mean to be a woman of color or a man of color?
Being a Black woman means a lot to me. It means taking care of our precious Black skin, because our skin is beautiful. And I feel like when people look at us, they don't see the beauty we actually withhold in us. So if we take care of our skin, people will definitely appreciate that.
Being a Black woman means to me empowerment, being strong, being able to hold my own ground. Honestly, it means everything to me. I love being Black, I love being a woman, and nobody can take that away from me. I know the strength that I have within myself, and I know that others can feel it, they can see it, and as long as they feel, see, and show me the respect that I deserve, I have no problem with it. I enjoy being a Black woman. I would never want to be anything else.
Being a Black woman means being magical, being powerful, being fearless, and being resilient to bounce back no matter what the odds are.
Being a Black woman means to me a very complicated experience. I am what is termed these days an Afro-Latina. So my experience comes from being an immigrant and learning that in this country, my skin was criminalized, where in my family and my experience, skin was an attribute and most often positive. So in being an Afro-Latina, it is for me a complex experience, a joyous complex experience, giving birth to African-American children who now have a bicultural experience is complex. So for me, being a Black woman is a complicated existence.
Being a Black woman means to me to be strong, independent, and to know your self-worth.
Okay, so being a Black woman means you know your worth, you stand up for what's right, and you just live the legacy of being a Black woman.
What Black men mean to me? Black men are the providers, the maintainers, they're the strength, they're our backbone. Black men are everything to me. I love them, I appreciate them. Sometimes we have to correct them, but you young men, you're gonna grow up to be Black men. Again, you are the providers and the maintainers of the community and of your health.
Being a Black woman means to be strong, means to be powerful.
Basically, to me, being a Black man in America, it's two-part. It's rewarding and frustrating all at the same time. I'm gonna go with the frustrating part first. It's frustrating because we get stereotyped a lot. So, for example, if I go to another community outside the African American community, they look at me. They look at me differently. They look at me like I'm about to do something. For example, in the past, I've been in a parking lot in a grocery store, and as soon as I get out of my car, and there's a lady from a different race, she's walking towards me, I automatically see her grab her purse a little bit tighter. And that frustrates me, because that's the last thing that's on my mind, is trying to rob this lady who's coming towards me. The rewarding part is very satisfying, very humbling, and very rewarding, because I feel like I mentor these young men and these young women, and when I see them graduate from high school and they go on to college, and then when they reach back out to me and say thank you for what I've done for them, or for the experiences that we've had together, then that's what fulfills me, and that's what is rewarding to me.
Being an African American woman means to me, 4 words come to mind: integrity, respect, leadership, and spirituality. Having 3 daughters and 1 son, I try to model this on a daily basis in order for my 3 daughters to know the kind of woman that they need to be and the kind of leaders that they need to be, and the way that they need to always respect themselves and demand respect from other people. When it comes to my son, I try to model integrity, honesty, and leadership, so my son knows the kind of wife that he is to find one day, a wife that's going to take care of him and always respect him.
All right, so what does it mean to be a Black woman? Well, to me, being a Black woman is pretty much everything. It's strength, wisdom, beauty, courage, style. It's really like the essence of life. considering that life came from a black woman.
Hi, being a black woman means to me to be intelligent, smart, bold, and beautiful.
Well, first and foremost, I'd like to explain that I am Puerto Rican, and many people do not know that Puerto Ricans are of a triple heritage. We are African, Spaniard, and our indigenous population is the Taino Indians. So what does it mean to be a black woman? It means that we have to work harder, that we have to work smarter, and that we have to hold a high standard, because not only are we women, but we're women of color, and we're typically not born with a silver spoon in our mouth. So we have to work very hard to excel and to be better.
Being an African American woman means being part of a strong history. Over the years, African American women have gone from slavery to the boardroom. We have worked hard, diligently, and committed ourselves to not only the African American race, but races outside of our ethnicity.
Being a black woman means to me perseverance. Historically, black women have been limited, and black men as well, been limited in some of the opportunities that they have. Yet we continue to push through, we continue to break glass ceilings and have a huge impact on what is happening, not only for people of color, but for people beyond the world.
All right, what does being a black man mean to me? It means everything. It means trying to be a role model for the young men coming up. It means representing for all the people before you that helped you get where you are. So being a black man means everything to me.
What does a black man mean to me? Strong, independent, and we make sacrifices for others. Like Coach E said, just paving the way for the young men that's coming behind us. That's a real important thing.
What does being a black man mean to me? Really quickly, if I had to just kind of sum it up, I would say it's those things. Constantly just being yourself, being the best that you can be, despite the fact that the world around you is constantly trying to define you the way that they want to define you.
Being a black man means to me, it means being the hell and the high water, the struggle and the success.
Being a black woman means to me that I'm strong, I'm intellectual, and I can rule the world with an army behind me or without me.